guys. Thank you for your patience. I grabbed some coffee. I might have to jet out for like a couple minutes in the middle of this part to handle some boiling hot dogs, but other than that, I'm ready to go. Yeah, so let's continue with the playthrough. So we last left off, we had just powered the spaceship, and I'm just kind of completing everything on Myst Island first. If you're wondering how to power the 59 volts, that would be right there. I don't know if it's gonna show you. I should probably write, just so you know. Yeah. Right, left. Now you know the difference between the left and the right. That's how you get the 59. That's how you get the 59 volts. You didn't know. So we know the gas thing over here powers a tree, and there's a door in it, and I'm assuming that's channelwood age or some such age similar. And all we have left, we took care of the mechanic age, which was the clock tower at the end of the island. Ship age. That's it. Oh, ship age is in here, I believe. That weird dentist chair. So let's have a seat in the planetarium. Man, this thing was a trip to play with as a kid. I had no idea what it did. What does this do? Does that open it? Nope. Powered down. Okay, we're powered down. Now relax and take a trip. I'm just kidding. Yeah, this is some weird kind of observatory. If I move this, you can see all the stars up on the top. It's pretty cool. So we have a couple dates here. We have October 11th, 1984. October 11th. Oh man, that's gonna be hard. Okay, we're in the 19s now at least. 1984. Good, got it. Okay, there it is. I wonder what that date has significance to them somehow. Maybe it was like when they made their first game. 10:04. Oops, messed with the wrong one. 10:04 AM or PM? AM. I wonder what the fuck this is gonna show us. Ready? Let's do it. Okay. What am I supposed to do with that? I'm gonna draw it. I don't know. Oh, it's the. Oh. Okay. I think I know what this is. You guys remember those little boxes with the lights out on the island? By the little, like, the little mini version of the boat that was in the fountain? I think these are the ones we have to light up or something like that. And this looked like a leaf to me, right? So, leaf. I'm not even gonna draw it. I'm just gonna literally write leaf. And now let's move on to the next one. January 17th. January 17th. 12:07. Fuck, I fucked it up. Sorry. 12:07. Great year. Would know. 5:46 AM. Just out of curiosity, I want to see if something happened on that day. January 17th, 12:07. 12:07. Nope, nothing. thing that shows up is 1207 was a common year. I thought something cool would have happened for them to have drawn the ages or the times from, but nope, wrong. I was wrong. 546. Sorry for that time waste, everyone. What the fuck does that look like? I don't even know. What? Okay. Like, I don't know. I don't know what that looks like at all. I'm gonna draw it real quick. And down. And. Yeah, I have no idea. Question mark? This is the shape that I just drew. I don't know if it's gonna focus it. I don't understand. You can see that, but you can't see the shape. There's the shape. What the hell is it? Is it a bird? January 17th, 1207, 546. Anyway, whatever shape looks like that, that's our shape. Okay, November 23rd. 23, and 97, 91, all the way up in the future. Guys, if you're new to Myst, if you're just starting in this part and you're wondering where I got all these fucking... Why did I get so far away from 91? Where I got these answers and whatnot, go back to the first part. You find out how. I didn't cheat. I didn't just write these answers down from any kind of walkthrough. I got them fair and square from the game. And there's a way to do it, and it's all in part 1. Okay, 6:57 p.m. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see. Hopefully this one's more recognizable. Nope, not at all. Alright, there's what I drew. Yeah, that little circly squiggly thing right there. It looks like a beetle probably. Anyway, those are the dates that we were given, so that's it. So let's go see what happens. We gotta figure out what in the name of God. Okay. No, not that one. So there's the leaf. Definitely saw that one. There's an arrow, didn't see that. Okay, I think it was a snake. Was that other one. And we just have to figure out if it was a beetle or an eye. Because it looks like both. That last, the squiggly U shape. Could be a beetle, could be an eye. Let's try the beetle. Could be an anchor. Alright, I gotta go back. Let's go back and have a look at it real quick. Unless we can just fuck with it. Let's try the beetle. That worked. I already know it worked. Alright, so it was the beetle. So now the ship is raised there. The ship should be raised over here. Sure enough. Nice. And now I think there's one more code to be gotten now, because I had to flip a switch. In the last part, I flipped the switch on that island. We couldn't get to it until we got the code for it. So when I finally got the bridge for the island, yeah, see, it appears on the map now. So let's see if there's a code for it, any kind of secret. And at that point, I think, shit, I don't think there was. But yep, got that. Got that. Nothing. Alright, well, oh well. There's your map of Myst Island with everything turned on. Okay, so I guess we're gonna pick the first age. I'm gonna go to the mechanical age first. Which means we're gonna have to read some books. Isn't that awesome? Book reading is so much fun. Here it is. Alright. Mechanical age. Let's read this book. Book reading. Everyone loves book reading. Holy shit. Let's get cracking. Before arriving in this age, I was determined that it would be a journey to a world very different from my previous adventures, and it was. And holy shit, I have hot dogs cooking, guys. I will be right back. Alright, everything's good. The hot dogs are fine. So anyway, before arriving in this age, I was determined that it would be a journey to a world very different from my previous adventures, and sure enough it was. The sky here is dark and gray, and incessantly displays flashes of lightning in the distance. I met a very old man with a long beard and hair that hangs to his waist. Okay, I was under the impression that these places were uninhabited, so that's interesting. He's very feeble, and has trouble even moving. Oh, so he's probably dead then, duh. So still no people populating the ages of Myst. This man has obviously been through very many things in this strange world, and I have learned many things from him. Okay, so these worlds just exist, and Atris has found, like, a link into them. Okay. He has told me an interesting story of this world's history. Years ago, he told me there was a beautiful city that rose up out of the water. It housed many people inside its walls, and the people had everything they wished for. Quick coffee sip. My throat hurts. Okay, so we're talking about the history of this city right now. The city was surrounded by 3 high hills which rose higher than the city. On the east hill of the city rested a large lookout post. Okay, the people of the city had constructed the post expecting visitors to arrive from the east. The people had no means of traveling on the water, which forced them to merely wait for friend or foe. As time passed, friendly visitors brought rumors of an enemy that existed beyond the horizon. The people grew fearful, yet nothing happened. An enemy that existed beyond the horizon? Okay. One day, the usually sunny sky became dark as night and black ships appeared on the horizon. The lookout post's attempts at peace were turned away, and the sentries there were easily overwhelmed. The ships continued to wreak havoc on the city, apparently destroying everyone and everything. After the foundations of the city were destroyed, the city sunk deep into the ocean, and only the lookout post remained. The black ships sailed away. The man continued to say that 8 people had hidden and managed to survive through the attack. In the 9 years since the attack, 2 had died. He also said that 10 years from the attack, the enemy would return to finish the destruction they had started so long ago. Wow. Sad story. I have decided, since hearing the man's story, it would be admirable to save this civilization and stop this enemy's plan of destruction. Okay, so Atris wants to intervene. I am excited about the adventure that awaits me, and an idea has sparked in my mind to provide the needed defense for these people. Okay, here is why you read the books. This is why you read the books right here. He made something for these people, and I'm gonna have to fucking work with it somehow. It's happening. I met the remaining survivors today, and I have begun work on a plan for protection. So I'm gonna draw this real quick. Or shit, I could probably just take pictures of it now with my phone and whatnot. Anyway, drawing's more fun. I don't think I need to draw it. It's not giving me any information. After a short absence, I have returned to this age with my 2 sons. They have, as of yet, traveled rarely with me, and they are understandably excited to be here. They have grown considerably since Everdunes, and it is already obvious to me that they will be a great help this time, instead of the nuisance they have been in the past. Okay, so the sons are just dickheads, like in general. He doesn't even take them with him on his new discovery, because they're such pains in the fucking ass. He's hoping they'll help now, but yeah, obviously that didn't work. All 3 of us, along with the 4 of the healthier survivors, began construction today. We are building upon the old city's ruins, which will provide a perfect foundation for our fortress. Okay, it's a fortress. The mechanical age is going to be a fortress. My son have been spending much of their spare time on the South Island, where most of my materials are stored. Okay. So the South Island might be important. I'm going to make a note of that. South Island. Because the suns are the cause of the calamity. We need to concentrate our puzzle solving where they go, where they've been. I'm very pleased with their intelligence, and their creativity is refreshing to see as they work on some small projects of their own. Looks like we have a staircase that descends and ascends, so there's something... Go back. South Island, we need to look for a gear room. I see. No, I don't know. I don't know what those figures mean, but we need to look out for the gear room. There's gonna be a panel that becomes a staircase. And we're gonna have to figure out that. See, back in the day, the reason why there's so much reading in this game, you know what? Here. Hi. How's it going? This will be better for you to watch and listen to this reading, because otherwise you're gonna get bored and fall asleep. The reason there's so much reading in this game and puzzle solving is back in the day, like, you just had the pictures and the puzzles and the story, and they had to work with it somehow, and this is what they did. They put the puzzle, the answers, or at least like clues in the story. And I don't know where I'm going with this. This is, you know, evolution from just text-based games. So text was still heavy, and people wanted to read because we weren't so stupid, I guess, is the fucking reason. I don't know, we're lazy now. Lazy, and we don't like reading, but it's the best way to gather clues and information. And I'm actually stoked because I'm totally off topic right now, but because there's this new like evolution in games. Text-based games are like back, and they're better because they're so interactive now. There's so much you can do with computers, and I recommend Device 6 if you want a really sick example of that and you have an iTunes or iOS capable device. And that's my plug for Device 6 and back to Myst. Sorry about that long rant. Okay, so it has been over 4 months now, and my construction is going well. My sons love the world except for the gray sky. They detest the gray sky and tell me many times they wish the sky were blue, like the sky in Myst. The old man I first talked to tells me that the enemy is due in 4 months. I feel we will be ready when the time comes. The man reminds me of Emmett in many ways. Who the fuck is Emmett? Emmett? I'm gonna put Emmett question mark. That might be important later on. I often wonder how Emmett and his people are doing. Who's Emmett? So maybe this isn't the first age we should look to? Oh well, it's happening. It's done now. It has been 6 months of work and we finally have finished the fortress. It rests between the 3 hills, which are now only islands due to a rising water level that the people experienced after the attack. Inside the fortress, I have designed the most intriguing device. It makes use of a technology called holography I began experimenting with on visits to Aspermere. It will be working in a couple of days after I compensate for some small miscalculations. This holographic device will enable survivors to learn to use the fortress. Okay, we have to draw this thingy-majigger here. So we have 2 knobs, knob 1 and knob 2. Track slope. Okay. West, north, east, south. Okay. West, north, east, south. Those are the islands. If you see the tiny one here, the tiny box, you can see west, north, east, south. So we have to move the needle to the east, I guess. I don't know. I'm just drawing it as I see it. And then power has like a even slow slope that flattens out at the end. Anyway. The enemy is due to come soon, and I trust the fortress will provide sufficient protection for all of us. There it is. Holy shit. There's the islands, the south, the east, the north, the brothers, South Island. Brothers were